Hello, Ed here. On Tuesday, the 9th of July, I'm doing a new altcoins update or altcoins on request. Um, Let me go to my intro because you guys know, or some of you might know, those who follow me longer do know that I'm always looking for correlation. And what I do see now is this is the Ether chart, that Ether should do one more leg to the downside towards, let's say, 2500, 2600. And that is also affecting my outlook on altcoins. And if we look here on Ether, we do have this corrective bounce. So the trend is down, a corrective bounce in three legs, already hit very shallow. It just touched the red box, but Bitcoin is now moving higher to reach its red box. So I do expect that Ether goes a bit higher, but then I would expect a move to the downside to make that move on the daily, like you can see here, towards 2,700, 2,600 more or less. And that would also mean that I expect another leg down for altcoins until proven otherwise. And let's have a look here. This is injective. I just showed you that move in Ether. If I would apply the same move in injective, it would go all the way down to $10, which I think won't happen. That is quite a bit. From here it is 45%. I think that is not going to happen. So when I look now for the downside, I do see this demand zone on the daily. And if we look what else we can see, so we have this move down. This was a corrective bounce coming down, broke support, rejected at resistance, and down again, and a new low. So you could say we have here a nice liquidity hunting these stops, sweeping that low. Even this low has been swept. So there's a reaction to be expected, and you can see on the 4 hour it's doing the same as Ether and Bitcoin are doing, a corrective bounce. And possibly after that move into that demand zone. If we look here, you can see that this high led to this low. So if it breaks this high and then comes back in a corrective way, then I was wrong with the move to the downside. So let me show you on the daily. So if it breaks above here, let's say 24, and then a corrective move will be followed by more upside, but I highly doubt that. But that is breaking the bearish structure of lower highs, lower lows. This is your last lower high leading to this lower low. So breaking that is a break in the bearish structure on the daily, and even on the 4 hour. I still see that one as the pivot point. With resistance here, gonna be a tough one to break, with likely more downside to come, and then I would have a look at, let's say, $16, $15. SUI, again, there is the same move, already touching the green box, just a little touch, but you can see that SUI has been weaker than injective. Injective didn't make the same move. Injective did reach that box, but for me, because of what I see in Ether, no reason yet to start being bullish. This is your pivot for breaking the bearish structure. Again, here I can see here a corrective bounce in three legs and then come down. For all of these moves is the following. If we do get such a move, then a small correction and the fifth leg up, then we have a 5-leg structure to the upside instead of a 3 legs, and then I would be wrong, and then we can also look for more upside after a correction. But for now I think this is more likely to happen. Signali is a bit different. you can see that I was looking for this move towards 6.5, the green box, but some good news from some very bullish news from Signali pushed the price up. I think 70-80% in a very short time. Let me see. Yeah, almost 80%. So that invalidated my my outlook for this green box. What I do see now is it took out the highs, and then of course it is correcting. But also here I could see if Ether and Bitcoin do make that leg lower, which I still see as a possibility, then I do think Signali will also make that move. And this would be my level of attention. If it could break below here, sweep these lows, and then if you see a bounce, then you can look for upside. And in case we do get a very good, strong continuation of the bull run, I can see this flying much and much higher. We did have this strong move, but we are more or less still in that reaccumulation zone. Could make a little dip here and then up again.